Janikowski set to kick off.
Left foot of Sebastian Janikowski ready to get us started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Throwing on first down. Gannon. And right away, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the defense. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week. He's smiling. Sebastian Janikowski on for the PAT. And it's good to make it 7-0.
Kick is good. Makes the score. Visitors 7, Ravens nothing. Sebastian Janikowski set to kick off.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Gannon. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Rob Woodson. And his guys are going to...
set to kick off.
And we are underway in Buffalo. Now this will make it into the end zone. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. first and 10. Gannon steps away to his left. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25. Operating out of the gun, here's Montana. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And trying to get it to Ruggs, but it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. So after the INT, it's Allen. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Allen's pass.
5 yards on the pickup, and it'll bring up a second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Throwing again on second down. Allen. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Allen. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The end result, 21 yards. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is, finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
Robert Woods, the intended receiver that time, but it'll be second down.
Out routes are always timing routes, and if the timing's off just a little bit, it can really throw off a play. It looked like he led him a little too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds. Allen will try again on second down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up first and goal. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. And he he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. 7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with 3rd down upcoming. They'll try to run this one in, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. Taking it in. And Washington has taken a first-quarter lead. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. It's good, and Washington will take a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score our home team 7, visitors nothing.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Short kick. One of the up middle taken down. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. That catch good for only a couple.
Sanders. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 41-yard line.
8 yards to go on 2nd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Our home team 7, visitors nothing.
Second and 8 coming up. They'll get this out wide to Metcalf. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run. He's decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, Gannon. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Montez Sweat just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
3rd down. 3rd and 13.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Gannon, he'll find Metcalf. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it. Going for it with Sanders. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. Barry Sanders stops short. And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Now a handoff looking right. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Rod Woodson with a sack there on the well-timed corner blitz.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Throwing is Allen on third. And that is incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory.
At their own 15-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Hey. It's a 13-yard pickup as the downs reset.
49-yard line.
Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
Jordan Poyer.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. To throw on second down. Gannon, he'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Operating from the gun. Gannon going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he can't come up with a pick. Nearly his second of the game. Instead, fourth down. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's fourth down. They bring their punter out there now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the Washington offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it first and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be...
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Sebastian Janikowski set to kick off.
So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. That'll be taken about a yard deep, and we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
I don't know about you, but I wanted to reach out of the booth and snatch that pass myself. That thing floated forever up there. I think that threw off the timing of the receiver. That's why he couldn't get his feet down even though he caught the ball.
You know, Charles, I would have liked to have seen that.
Yeah, me too.
For you. I wanted to see you reach out and catch that.
Yeah, you've heard about my hands, huh? Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Allen on 3rd down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
At the 39-yard
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Allen off the play fake. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
10 more yards.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. A first carry now for Reggie Bush. 2 yards, good enough for a first. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
From midfield, here's Allen. Allen hit. He lost the football. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. So they were down by a touchdown, probably just hoping the defense could hold them, maybe force the punt. Instead, they force the turnover and take it into the house.
Well, the plan was perfect. That's exactly what they wanted. Instead, they got a lot more than that. Big-time capitalization by taking the ball away and putting it in the end zone.
Janikowski good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
Sebastian Janikowski set to kick off.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Looking deep for Hilton. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off. Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
And sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
From the gun, it's Allen. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll get him down here at the 23.
An 8-yard gain brings up second down at the 23-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Allen. Right side complete. That's Woods. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down.
A gain of 9 brings up third and 3.
They'll try to run for the first with Bush. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll be fourth down. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is fourth down. They do go for it. Here's Allen. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Allen's 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
It's a gain of 5, brings up second and 5 at the 43-yard line.
From the gun, Allen. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third.
They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at third down here. Back now in Buffalo. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down.
No gain on the play. It's fourth down.
Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. Operating from the gun, Allen. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. The Stork, Hall of Famer Ted Hendricks. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. On first down, Gannon. Got a man, it's Randy Moss. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
10 at the 17-yard line.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
And boy, again, they won't get this off in time. That's going to set them back 5 yards. Successive penalties have them looking now at a 1st and 20. From the gun, Gannon. On the the right side, it's Hilton with a catch. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and 12.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot that they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Gannon. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. Boy, Charles, what a critical call in a tie game late.
You want to have the tight coverage. You don't want to cause the penalty. Pass interference in this case. Remember, it's a yardage foul in the NFL. A spot foul where it occurs.
And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
Sometimes I think cornerbacks can benefit from the fact that quarterbacks might just forget about the idea that they might be near the line of scrimmage. How about the anticipation there, sneaking in and making a big play in the backfield?
Another run here with Sanders. Yeah, boy, this burgundy and gold defense charged up now. They stop him behind the line again. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
3rd and 17.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Gannon. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They needed 17, and they got 18. A defensive lapse there, and it's a first down. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Sanders. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Once again with Sanders. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. This Washington defense, they've stood tall the first 2 plays. Now 3rd and goal. Now a guy who's been a Raider his entire career. This is Marcel Reese. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Well, any thoughts about overtime have ended at this juncture? That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the 4th, but they got to feel good now.
7.
Now Janikowski following the score. He'll boot this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They're down here in a 1-score game. At the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution.
At the 46-yard line.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Allen to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Give the sack to Lawrence Taylor. They'll look to throw. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
Brings up
one final shot. They'll look to throw. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes.
Tonight's final score.
Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our seats down to that final whistle. And right before that final whistle, defense with one last exclamation mark there getting this.
Janikowski set to kick off.
And off we go from Las Vegas. Jackson now to return. And he returns this to the 22.
First down 10 at their own 22-yard line.
thing here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. First and 10 for Montana and company. Target here, complete to Metcalf. And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
That's good.
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They will look to throw. Montana. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on second and 10. Shotgun. Here's Montana. Right back to Waller. He's got it this time. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Here's Montana to throw. In trouble, and he's taken down. Ted Hendricks making his presence felt.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's second and 18. To throw is Montana. Eluding the pressure right. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 23 yards the pickup there. What a glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that, trying to make a big play and give up a bigger one instead.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
Las Vegas, first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. They'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
Here's Moss with a catch out of the backfield. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
It's now third and...
They'll run the option on third and short yardage. A quick toss out right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a